Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a brief haul. Um, it'll be stuff that I got today. We went to the mall today, and some stuff that I got over the last time I did a haul video. Thereabouts. Okay, so let's begin. The first thing that I really want, that I'm so glad that I got, I debated about getting it, and finally I said, you know what, screw it, I'm getting it. I didn't really have the money for it, so I had a few other things I was going to get I couldn't get. But I got this. And see, it is a selenite sphere. And what I keep it on, and I'm surprised it actually hasn't rolled off of this thing, is a little stand like this that I've had for a while. That I used to have my smaller fluorite sphere on. So that's my big thing. I don't know if the price was good or not. It was $35. I don't know if that's a good price or not, but I really wanted it. So, another thing that I got, totally non-related to anything witchy, video game. Got the new Tomb Raider that came out this Tuesday. So picked it up today. We had pre-ordered it. My fiance actually had pre-ordered it and bought it for me. So there's this. And I've played like pretty much every Tomb Raider game out there. I did not like all of them. It was like, as they progressed, with each game, it was worse. It was worse. It was glitchy and blah. Next thing that I got is from Bath and Body Works. And I got this, which is called, it's their Dream Girls line, or Sweethearts line. I don't know. It's called Daisy Dream Girl. And it smells really good. Yeah. It kind of has, I would think it would smell more flowery, but I keep smelling like a fruity scent. Then I got 3 candles. 2 was this. It's lemon. It's the little mini ones. They had sale for 3 for $10. God, I love the smell of lemon. So I bought 2 lemons. And then the other one is Market Peach. I love the new glasses they have and then the new lids. It looks so cute. It's like a goldish color. It's so cute. Then from Barnes and Nobles, I got, actually my fiance bought me this one too. I was gonna buy it, but this was after I already bought my selenite sphere, and I was like, but I really want that. The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Healing Remedies. And I really like this. The sections are color-coded. And then they have, like, here it's like different disorders and things like that. So it's like, by the way, this one is like dental stuff. There's also like asthma, disorders of the reproductive system, and it tells you what kind of herbs, and it breaks it down to Ayurveda, Chinese herbalism, traditional home and folk remedies, herbalism, aromatherapy, homeotherapy, and vitamins and minerals. And it gives you information on all of that. Then there's also how to make flower remedies. And it also tells you, and it gives like a listing for like all the herbs, what each herb does, is good for, and so on and so forth. And I really like it. It even has like mustard, grapefruit, cranberry, cucumber, carrots, ginger, cardamom, parsley. I was like, yeah, I so have to have it. And this is what the inside looks like. It looks like better. So you get the picture of what, whatever one it is. So that's like ginger, I think. Looks like ginger. Yeah, it's ginger. like here it's like different disorders and things like that. So it's like, by the way, this one is like dental stuff. There's also like asthma, disorders of the reproductive system, and it tells you what kind of herbs, um, and it breaks it down to Ayurveda, Chinese herbalism, traditional home and folk remedies, herbalism, aromatherapy, homeotherapy, and vitamins and minerals. And it gives you information on all of that. Then there's also um, how to make flower remedies. And it also tells you, and it gives like a listing for like all the herbs, what each herb does, is good for, and so on and so forth. And I really, really like it. It even has like mustard, um, grapefruit, cranberry, cucumber, carrots, ginger, cardamom, parsley. I was like, yeah, I so have to have it. And this is what the inside looks like. Looks like better. So you get the picture of what, whatever one it is. So that's like ginger, I think. Looks like ginger. Yeah, it's ginger. So this one is talking about dizziness. And I know ginger is good for stomach problems. I use it if I'm feeling nauseous, and it helps a lot with that. There was another bag, and I must have left it inside. Um, so maybe I'll just do either another separate video, or I'll just piece it in somewhere. Like maybe I'll just make a pause here and include that in. I don't know how I'll do it. Maybe I'll just tack it onto the end, or whatever. But another thing that I got were a couple of books, which I'm missing one, so I might tack that on as well into the other one. But here's one. This is the Shamanic Mysteries of Egypt, and I haven't yet read it, and I'm not going to read the entire table of contents because it's rather long, but it does cover things like different deities, so Isis, Nephthys, Horus, Thoth, Ma'at, Sekhmet. Talks about archetypal concepts of the elements. So like an example would be the Nile is the sacred archetypal element of water, pyramid is the sacred archetypal element of earth, desert is of fire, and the crescent ibis is air. So things like that. So I have been keeping my eye on this for a while. So I bought this used off of Amazon. Then the other one I got is an ancient Egyptian herbal. And these are different herbs, about different herbs used in ancient Egypt, which I got this off of a recommendation from watching one of Comedic Independence videos. So I got this, and I thought this would be really, really good, really interesting. So it has like the fig, information on fennel, and it like gives you what it would look like in ancient Egyptian, like written. I don't know. You can see that, but like what written in ancient Egyptian, which is the top line, and then below that is written in Coptic, and then Greek, and then modern Egyptian Arabic. So like this second line here is Coptic, and then below that is Greek, and then below that is what is spelled out in modern Egyptian Arabic. Tells you what the herb was used for, like lettuce was used as a remedy to treat illness in one half of the belly. Also used to remove, treat, not treat, but to remove pain in the belly, expel worms from the belly, so obviously have a lot to do with stomach ailments. And yeah, it gives you a brief description, tells you about the aroma, the description of the herb, because the pictures really, there aren't any. Well, none that's really helpful in identifying the herb, so it gives you a description. Um, yeah, so I think the stuff that I'm missing, I'm going to throw in somewhere in the video. Yeah, I'll record it separate later. But what I also had gotten is I'm working on prayer beads. What I was going to do was make beads for mantras, so like 108 beads, and then I was going to make prayer beads for that I was just going to use when communicating with Isis. But what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to do 3. So it'll be one communicating with Isis, one for Ganesh, and the other would just be for mantras, just, you know. So some of the beads I bought is this here, and I don't know, yeah, kind of see, these are smaller ones. I'm thinking of using them as like spacers maybe or something, I don't know yet. But the actual ones that I'll be using, and this will be hard to see because I've already de-stranded them and actually started prepping them for stringing them. So it's like these blue beads, which, and it's hard to see because it's actually a little iridescent color to it, which is not going to pick up on this camera. But yeah, let's see if it would. No, it's not going to, but this. So I have blues, and then I have clear ones, which I have not put up yet. So it's like little clear. These are all 8mm beads. I also have red. And these are my beads I'm going to be using for Isis. Red. And I have, what is it? Black. A black one. Now, I chose these colors. They didn't really have white ones this size and shape. So what I'm going to use clear instead of white, which would be representative of her purity. The blue would be representative of, and I would have gotten a lighter blue actually, but again, they didn't have the size and color for this. But the blue will represent her aspect as a sea goddess. The red will represent her aspect as, I don't want to say love goddess, but she does have that kind of aspect as well. There is actually a correlation between that aspect and like Aphrodite. There's many aspects to Isis, and a lot of those aspects have been correlated to deities and other pantheons as well. And she does have I don't want to say seductress, but you know, that kind of thing happening too. Black would be representative of her mournful persona, you know, when Osiris died, and black is the color associated with Isis during that time. So I just want to capture like a few aspects of Isis. So that's pretty much it. Sounds like dinner's here, so I'm gonna go. So thanks for watching, and blessed be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add this at the end of the video. So these are the things that I had purchased that, you know, I forgot, apparently, when I was first putting this whole thing together for the video. But anyways, getting back to working on prayer beads. From eBay, I had purchased these pentacles. And there's actually, this here is actually a free charm they threw in as a thank you. It's a dragonfly. If you can see that. I don't know. Yeah, it's a dragonfly. But yeah, I got these pentacles and it came 10 in the bag. I honestly forgot how much I paid because I bought a couple of things. But either with or without shipping, either way, I think this was no more than $5 maybe. And it might have even been a little less than that. I can't remember because, like I said, there's a few things. But there's this one. And this, there's going to be a pentacle on each of the prayer beads that I make. So it'll be the ones for Isis, Ganesh and my prayer beads. That's just for like, you know, mantras and things like that. Then I bought it's backwards or whatever. The Om symbols. Oops, dropped it. I don't know if you can see them too good, too well. I don't want to take it out because I know I'm definitely gonna drop it, as you can see already. You know, let's try to space them out maybe. So it has the Om symbols, and it's one large one that's for like a pendant, which I'm gonna just hang it on to one of my necklaces already. And then I'm going to use at least one of these smaller ones to put on the prayer beads for Ganesh. And then speaking of the prayer beads for Ganesh, I also got today from Michael's. They have a lot of these kind of things that I saw there. Okay, so yeah, it shows you a little brief information about Ganesh on the back. Then I had also gotten a little Buddha one, which actually it spins. Well, he spins. So I'm gonna do like a pendant or something. I haven't decided yet, but it's a little brief, little some about Buddha. So like a little brief statement. Then I had gotten this, which I actually like this. You know, I don't know what it is, but the evil eye, every time I see it, it always creeps me out for whatever reason. But then as I learn more about it, I really understand its purpose. Leave Ronnie alone and go sit down, please. That's fine. Go sit down, please. So the evil eye always used to scare me, but that's a lot to do with, you know, what I was taught when I growing up. But I absolutely loved this. And so I thought I would actually put this on. I don't know if I'm going to make a necklace, or maybe I put it on the prayer beads that's for the mantras. I haven't decided yet. Then I bought, you know, some more eye things. And then I bought some more beads. So I bought some more black beads. Then I got these, which I probably won't show up right. It's lavender iris. These are all 8 millimeters. But I just love the iridescence of it. It's, oh my gosh. So I haven't decided whose or where that one is going to go. And then I bought these. These are going to be on Ganesh beads. And so I bought 2. And these are green glass beads. Oh, like I said, 8 millimeter. I really love this color. I'm not a fan of green, but I actually like this color green. So I think that's basically it. Yep, that was basically it. So I'm going to tack this on to the end of the first, you know, the first part. I'm not going to do like a 2-part or anything. It's only a few minutes. So I'll tack it on to the end. So that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching and blessed be.